This is a video review of the Broan QTX110 HFLT. Basically, that's the quiet series with the heater, fan, light, and night light. I'm going to go through all the series. I don't have it installed yet. I wanted to try out a couple things first in terms of the electronics. But while I had it out and in the garage, I thought I'd show you a few of the features. So I've hardwired, and I'm going to go through the series of hardwiring each of the features. Right now, I've hardwired the light to be on and nothing else. Obviously, you're going to need a multi-feature switch, four features, to get all of these to turn on individually. And the wiring's pretty complicated. You're probably going to want an electrician to do that. But for just getting the individual parts to turn on, it's relatively easy. So right now, I just have the light feature on. As you can see, there's two light bulbs, and it actually comes with two TCP 18-watt light bulbs, fluorescent. And I mean, those are fine. They're bright enough. I'm going to put the cover back on so you can sort of see the brightness when that's locked in place. So you can see it's plenty bright, but if it isn't bright enough for you, the fact that it has two sockets is really helpful, because you could plug in a couple higher light LEDs in there and you can get a lot more brightness. This is pretty opaque, this cover, as you can see. Once it's in place, it really diffuses the light, which is nice enough for a bathroom. If you don't have any other light source in your bathroom, this might seem a little dim. But other than that, it's fine. If this is just the ceiling light, I don't think you'll have any problems. So now I'm going to go through, I'll show you a couple of the other features just for completeness. As you can see, there's fairly standard expandable joist holders so that you can nail or screw this directly into the joists on either side. Obviously it's adjustable because there's different width joists. There's 16 and 12. This is pretty standard stuff. And a 6-inch duct, as you can see, if you can read that. This is a standard 6-inch duct with a flue that the fan blows out into, and I'll be showing the fan off in a minute so you can see that work. And here's the heater over here as well. So now I'm going to go in and I'm going to plug in the different individual parts so you can see those. So now I have the fan hardwired in, and just to show you the wiring over here, that's just have the red wire and the white coded into the white and red wire. That hard codes the fan and only the fan to be on. I've unplugged the top, and I didn't show you this before, but the entire top unit all comes out and simply plugs into a female to a male right there. And pretty straightforward. That's not really a problem to take this on and off. And the top attaches with these two screws on either side going into these holes. So when it's mounted, you can simply remove the light cover and remove those two screws, and this whole top part will drop. Once you drop that, it gives you a good view of the fan right there. As you can see, it's a very wide opening, and it's very quiet. It blows out right out here on the side. It's very quiet. It's pretty hard to say exactly how much air it pulls. Quantifying that, I'll leave that up to them. But it's quite powerful, and it's pulling a really good pull at a much quieter decibel level than my current. And I'll write down the decibel level in the review as well. Anyway, on to the next piece. So finally, I've hardwired the heater to be on. The heater's wiring is pretty straightforward. It's the black to the black and the white to the white. More standard, what most people are used to. The heater's pretty warm. It's only been on for a few seconds, and it's already blowing out nice hot air. One issue that I usually have with heaters of this type, and probably no different with this one, is that a lot of dust seems to get pulled up into the heater. It seems pretty unavoidable. As all the air gets moved into this whole unit, it gets sucked back into there as well. This one's going to have the same problem, and you'll probably get a little burning smell when you first turn it off. And cleaning it's not all that easy because there's this deep channel here that you have to clean out. At least when you remove the whole top, most everything's pretty accessible in here. You could probably get your shop vac cleaner down into there and pull it, and down into here, pull out most of the dust. Some stuff will collect in places that are really hard to clean, but you should be able to clean the fan pretty well, and you should be able to clean the heater pretty well. Those are your two biggest suck points and where the dust will settle. Anyway, that's all for now. As you can see, this is a pretty straightforward unit. It is very quiet. The heater's pretty quiet, and the fan is pretty quiet. The light's nice, and like I said, you're going to need a 4-switch controller for this, but that is what it is. You have 4 different functions on this, so there's really no way around that. I think Broan does make their own 4-switch unit as well. So anyway, if you have any questions, put them in the comments. But it's a nice unit. I'm planning to put it up to replace my existing Broan, which is much louder than this. So hopefully this will improve our bathroom experience. Better light. This one has 2 sockets, as I mentioned, and it's much quieter. So anyway, that's all.